Welcome back to Battles That Built the World, where history's greatest facepalms get the dramatic reenactment they deserve. Today's episode, The Charge of the Light Brigade, the 1854 Crimean War disaster, where 600 British dudes on horseback charged straight into a memeable catastrophe because someone failed to clarify left versus right. Grab your popcorn and a thesaurus for synonyms of oops. This is the battle that redefined hold my beer energy, and why you should never let your Uncle Nigel plan a family reunion. Let's set the scene. The Crimean War was basically Europe's group project gone wrong. Britain, France, and Turkey teamed up to fight Russia because, something about protecting Ottoman integrity. Translation, old men in wigs wanted to flex. The war's most famous achievements? Florence Nightingale inventing nursing, and this battle, a masterclass in how to lose 40% of your army in 20 minutes. Enter the Light Brigade, British cavalrymen on sleek horses armed with sabers and a stunning lack of common sense. Their job? Look fancy, scare Russians, and not die. But on October 25th, 1854, someone handed their commander, Lord Raglan, a map drawn by a toddler. Raglan saw Russian cannons abandoned on a hill and sent orders, advance rapidly to the front and prevent the enemy carrying away the guns. But his messenger, Captain Nolan, delivered it like a game of telephone. Boomer edition. The Light Brigade's commander, Lord Lucan, Raglan's brother-in-law and professional nemesis, squinted at the note and asked, "Which guns, though?" Nolan, who'd clearly skipped his morning coffee, waved vaguely toward the entire Russian army and yelled, "There, my lord, there!" So the Light Brigade charged directly into a valley flanked by Russian cannons on three sides. Imagine 600 guys in fancy hats galloping into a meat grinder while the Russians whispered, Are they serious?" The aftermath? 110 dead, 161 wounded, and enough missing limbs to stock a pirate convention. Even the French, watching from a hill, muttered, "C'est magnifique, mais ce n'est pas la guerre." It's magnificent, but it's not war, which is French for yikes. Britain's response? Blame everyone but the tea. Raglan accused Lucan. Lucan accused Nolan, who was, to be fair, dead. Queen Victoria sighed and wrote it off as a regrettable misunderstanding. But poet Alfred Lord Tennyson saved the day, penning The Charge of the Light Brigade, a poem so dramatic it turned a military ale into a Victorian viral hit. Lines like, "Into the valley of death rode the 600, had Brits weeping into their crumpets," ignoring the fact that the valley was basically death by admin error. Why does this battle matters? It was the birth of fake it till you make it. The charge taught us that communication is key. R.I.P. Captain Nolan's career. Also, never trust a man named Lord to make tactical decisions. And poetry can gaslight a nation into thinking failure is noble. It also inspired modern military reforms, like maybe write orders in all caps and stop letting aristocrats play risk with real people. If you've ever misread a text and showed up to the wrong party, you're basically Lord Lucan. Smash that like button, subscribe, and comment, "Not all heroes wear capes. Some wear embarrassing hats." Below, ring the bell so you never miss a battle where humanity's incompetence outshines its courage. Next time, the Emu War, when Australia's military lost to birds. Yes, birds,